Hello. I'm not going to be able to do a live class tonight at 7, so I'm recording this now and I'm going to post it. This is Butters, if you haven't seen Butters before. He's kind of, my fault, a baby. Literally wants to be held like a baby. And so if I leave him on the floor, he's going to cry through this whole thing. So I'm just going to hold him. And maybe at some point during this whole thing, put him down. So, welcome to my class for doTERRA. Every week I cover a few essential oils or essential oil blends and let you guys know what they do, what they're used for, and talk a little bit about doTERRA, the company. So, I always start with a few little disclaimers. The first one being that essential oils aren't drugs, and neither are any of the supplements or anything else that doTERRA has to offer. So, we don't make drug claims about them. They are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. The intention is to support your body's natural functioning, to help you take good care of yourself. One of the things that I learned through a class this week that I think is really important for people to know is that essential oils metabolize better in your body when you're feeling well. So if you're using them regularly, whether you are applying them to your skin topically, whether you are taking them in a veggie capsule or in a glass of water, or you're diffusing them in a diffuser, any of those ways, if you're using them on a regular basis, then your body's used to metabolizing them and you're going to get a better effect from them. And so if you wait till you're sick to then start using essential oils in the hopes of, getting your body's immune system a little pump up, that's great, but your body is going to metabolize them slower and you're going to get a slower effect from them once you're already sick if you haven't been using essential oils regularly. So it's good to use them on a regular basis so your body's got that natural support. So prevention is definitely better than, waiting to fix. So, and again, these aren't drugs, they aren't regulated by the FDA, so they can't per se prevent or cure. What they can do is help your body to do what it does naturally. So your body has a natural immune system, a natural defense, and the essential oils assist your body in boosting that immune system, that system that's set up to fight illness. So, that being said, again, I don't make any drug claims about the essential oils, but they can make a big difference in your body, in your life. If you are looking to reduce your toxic load, reduce the amount of chemicals that you're using in your daily life, essential oils are a great way to go because you can do everything from clean with them, to cook with them, to take them internally or topically for your health. There's just so much that you can do with them, and what I cover in these classes is very tip of the iceberg. And what I usually do is I meet with people one-on-one to discuss their health goals and how the essential oils and supplements can help them address those goals. So please get in touch if you would like to sit down with me, and I can do that via Zoom. So we're doing it over computer screens, but we can see each other. We can do it over the phone. I can do it in person. And we can go over what your concerns are for yourself, for your family, and how the essential oils and other products that doTERRA has to offer could help you reach those goals. And so there's that. And then the other disclaimer is if you are applying essential oils to the skin, be aware that some are stronger than others, and everybody's skin is different, especially children and the elderly. So anyone with sensitive skin, you're going to want to dilute the essential oils with fractionated coconut oil, and that will make it less irritating to your skin. Some people can handle, applying the oils full strength. It just depends on the person. It depends on the oil. But a good rule of thumb is to, dilute a few drops of the essential oil with some drops of fractionated coconut oil and then apply it topically. An interesting thing I also learned is that if you want your body to absorb more of the essential oil, actually diluting it with fractionated coconut oil is a good thing to do, because the fractionated coconut oil absorbs into your skin and it holds the essential oil on your skin, and you absorb it more over time. Whereas if you apply the oils full strength, more of the oil is actually going to evaporate and you will end up absorbing less. So diluting it with a fractionated coconut oil, what we call a carrier oil, will actually in the long term get you more absorption of the essential oil. So that's a good thing to know. And fractionated coconut oil is a liquid as opposed to coconut oil that you can purchase in a solid, and there is a definite difference. Fractionated coconut oil is what you would really want to use for the carrier oil to mix with essential oils to apply to your skin. So be careful when you're applying essential oils to your skin, and especially children and the elderly. You always want to dilute the oils with the carrier oil. Trying to think what the other disclaimers are that I usually share. Oh, always let your physician know what you're using. Whether it's oils, supplements, other homeopathic remedies, you always want to let your doctor know. Especially if you're being treated for something specific, it's important that they know what you're using to address what's going on with your body, because there may be medication interactions that they need to be aware of. Essentially, it's just your doctor needs to know what you're doing, what's going into your body, what's going on in your body, so that they can do the best job to take care of you. So they need all the information. It's pretty much what it comes down to. So tonight I'm gonna make this quick, and we're gonna cover just 2 oils tonight. We're gonna cover Arborvitae I'm not 100% sure I'm saying that right. But Arborvitae looks like that's how it's spelled. So anyway, and the other one is Clary sage. So the first one, this is Arborvitae. And of course everything shows up mirror image. But this is a bottle of Arborvitae. And I have these cute little stickers that go on the top so that when I have them in my little wooden box, all I have to do is look at the top. I know what I'm looking at. I don't have to pull up every bottle and be like, where's the one I'm looking for? So anyway, Arborvitae. Probably a less known, less common oil. There's so many essential oils out there. It's amazing. But anyway, Arborvitae is extracted from the wood of the plant, and it's steam distilled. And it has, the aromatic description is woody, warm, and earthy. I really do like the smell of that because it's very much, you know, if you do a lot of walking in the woods, it reminds me of hunting in the fall, the way that the woods smell when you're out, you know, in November hunting. So I really enjoy the smell. It's just that nature smell that it's got. So Arborvitae is known as the tree of life. It is majestic in size and abundant in its unique benefits. And that's the other thing about that I always like to tell people about doTERRA essential oils, is that they are really kind of the gold standard. They are raising the bar as it goes with essential oils. All of the oils are certified pure, therapeutic grade, and so they are tested so many times along the whole process, from gathering the materials, so in this case the wood of the tree, to after the steam distillation process is done, it's tested again, and you know, after it's bottled, it's tested. They test and test and retest to make sure that what you're getting in this bottle is absolutely 100% pure Arborvitae oil, and that it's therapeutic grade. So doTERRA takes it very seriously as far as the quality of the oil that they sell. And if the source material isn't up to par, it's not used. If the oil, once it comes out of the distillation process or cold press or however they're getting the oil, if it doesn't live up to the standards, it's thrown out. Or, to be honest, sometimes sold to other companies. But doTERRA does not sell anything through our line of products that does not meet a very high standard of being certified pure and therapeutic grade. So I think that's really good to know. There's not fillers or scents or anything additives in the doTERRA oils. So Arborvitae essential oil is sourced from the heartwood of the, oh goodness, good luck pronouncing this, Thuja plicata tree. It is also known as Western red cedar and is native to North America, and primarily Canada and the northwestern United States. This unique source of Arborvitae essential oil contains a distinct chemical profile and is uniquely concentrated in methyl thujate, The sourcing arrangements for this oil are done in an innovative, environmentally responsible way through distillation of residual wood materials to ensure that no trees are unnecessarily harvested for production. Native to Canada, all parts of the Arborvitae tree were used extensively by Native Americans for health benefits and for building vessels, totem poles, baskets, and clothing. Because of its natural preserving properties, Arborvitae prevents wood from rotting, which makes it popular in woodcraft and for preserving natural wood surfaces. So some of the uses. You can add a few drops to a spray bottle with water and spray on surfaces or hands for a quick do-it-yourself cleaner. You can apply to your wrists and ankles while hiking. You can diffuse it to purify the air and repel insects inside your home. If you mix 4 drops of Arborvitae essential oil and 2 drops of lemon, you can use it as a natural wood preservative and polish, which I really love because I think, as I've mentioned before, I have some antique furniture that belonged to my grandmother, and it's really important to me to take good care of it and treat it well. And so I like being able to use something that's 100% natural to preserve these pieces that have been already around for a very long time, in the hopes that I will be able to keep them around for much longer. So you can also use this Arborvitae during meditation for a sense of peace and calm. And I can honestly say my experience has been that it really does have that effect. It's very calming. Just opening the bottle and smelling it is very calming. I think because it's got that nature scent to it, that out in the woods scent that's just wonderful. And during a meditation, you could use 3 or 4 drops in a diffuser and have that calming sense of peace. You can apply 1 to 2 drops to a desired area on your body. And as I've said before, you can dilute it with a carrier oil, such as fractionated coconut oil, to reduce any chance of skin sensitivity. The other nice thing about fractionated coconut oil, as opposed to other carrier oils, is that because the molecules of fractionated coconut oil are absorbed so easily into your skin, you aren't left with this greasy feeling, which is really nice. I have some tactile issues. I don't know what else to call them. And one of the things I cannot stand is using hand lotion or anything like that that leaves a greasy or weird film on my skin. I hate that. If I try a lotion and it does that, I'll go wash it off because it just drives me crazy. So that's a nice thing about fractionated coconut oil, is it does not leave that greasy feeling on your skin, which is really great. So let's see. With all of the oils, you want to keep them out of reach of children, especially if you're pregnant or nursing or under a doctor's care for something specific. You need to make sure that you're telling your physician what you're using. And avoid contact with your eyes, inner ears, and sensitive areas. So Arborvitae may also help to promote clear, healthy-looking skin when you apply it topically. So it's very nice for that. It's a powerful cleansing and purifying agent, and it's a natural insect repellent. So that's Arborvitae. The second one we're going to cover tonight is Clary sage. Clary sage is extracted from the flower and the leaf of the plant through steam distillation, and this is a 15 ml bottle of Clary sage. And it says that Clary sage has a woody herbal floral scent. So it's sort of similar to the Arborvitae in smell, but it definitely has, it's got the earthy, but then more of a flowery scent. It's almost like the earthy comes first and then the flowery scent follows. So Clary sage is a biennial or perennial herb that grows up to 6 feet in height. Clary sage is known for its calming properties and benefits to the skin. The main chemical components of clary sage is a linalool acetate, part of the esters group, making it one of the most relaxing, soothing, and balancing essential oils. I have a blend that I think I've talked about before, Clary Calm. It's a blend of clary sage and some others for the purpose of having a calming effect. And it really is very nice. So it's one of the most relaxing, soothing, and balancing essential oils. In the Middle Ages, the clary sage plant was frequently used to soothe skin. Inhaling clary sage promotes feelings of relaxation, allowing for a restful night's sleep. Some of the uses for the clary sage: promotes healthy looking hair and scalp. So you could put a few drops of this in your, let me get that right, shampoo, or you could just apply a few drops to your scalp. Promotes a restful night's sleep, and it's calming and soothing to the skin. During your menstrual cycle, rub 3 to 5 drops on the abdomen for a soothing massage. You can combine it with Roman chamomile and add it to your bath water for a stress-relieving bath. You can diffuse it or apply it to your pillow for a restful sleep. I like to make my own, what do you call them? Linen scents, where it's, you apply it to things that you can't normally wash, like your couch or your carpets or, whatever, your curtains. So you would put a few drops of, for instance, clary sage in a spray bottle with water, and you could spray that, kind of mist it onto the upholstery and the curtains and whatever, and you could do the same thing for applying it to your pillow at night, so that it has that restful sleep, but it's not overpowering. And like I said, you can add it to your shampoo or hair conditioner to promote healthy hair and scalp. You can combine with a carrier oil to massage, soothe, or rejuvenate your skin. So again, carrier oil being fractionated coconut oil. You don't have to use fractionated coconut oil. doTERRA does sell a fractionated coconut oil, but you can also use things like almond oil, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. But if you mix, especially with olive oil, what you're going to end up is you're definitely going to end up with that greasy effect. So, I mean, you can use it if you want to. Nothing saying you can't. But you might just get the, greasy feeling on your skin. So that's why fractionated coconut oil is really nice, because it doesn't have that greasy effect. So if you were going to diffuse clary sage in your diffuser, you would use 3 or 4 drops with some water in your diffuser to diffuse that. You could diffuse it during the day to kind of get a calm, peaceful air in your house, or at night to help you sleep. You can take clary sage internally. You would put 1 drop in 4 fluid ounces of water and drink that. Some of the oils don't taste fabulous, So if you don't want to taste it, you can always buy empty vegetable capsules. It's little, you know, capsules like you see other medicines come in, but they're empty. And you can open them up, put a few drops of whatever it is that you're wanting to take in the little capsule, and then swallow it. Then you don't have to taste it. For topical use, you can apply 1 to 2 drops to the desired area on your skin. You can dilute it with a carrier oil to minimize any sensitivity. And again, as with all of them, keep it out of reach of children. Tell your doctor that you're using it. Keep it out of your eyes, ears, or any other sensitive areas. So that is Clary sage. And that concludes our class for tonight. I appreciate your time. Please feel free to message me via private message on Facebook, or you can text me at 603-856-4466 if you'd like to have me sit down with you and go over what your goals are and how doTERRA might help you be able to achieve those goals, whether it's, you know, immune support or, you know, dry skin or whatever the case may be. Everybody's got things, you know, or you want to reduce the toxic load, stop using chemicals in your house, and so you want to know how you can use essential oils to clean your house and polish your wood furniture and your silver. All of those things are things that the essential oils can help you with. And the nice thing is, especially because these are certified pure therapeutic grade, this is 100% 15 milliliters of Clary sage. So just a couple drops is all you need. And there's something like 120 drops in this bottle. So it can last you a long time. So it's actually a really inexpensive way to clean your house, polish your furniture, whatever the case may be. And you don't have plastic bottles you're throwing away, and you don't have all these toxic chemicals in your house, and you're just being better to yourself and better to the earth. So give that some thought and get in touch with me, and I can go over with you personally, like I said, either through Zoom, which is a video chat, or over the phone, or in person, whatever you would like. I can help you out with that. So get in touch and we can go over this for you. And I hope you enjoyed this class. I hope you learned some new things. And I hope you guys have a great night. And I will see you again next week. Thank you.